What's shaking, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Cocteau Twins. And we're going back for the final tune on their 1982 EP, Lullabies. And it's called It's All But an Ark Lark. Make sure I'm getting that right. It's All But an Ark Lark, yeah. So it's a really interesting phrase. I do understand that at this stage of their career, lyrics are less meant to be followed specifically or as part of some very clear and detailed narrative, and more about the atmosphere, the feelings invoked, and the overall sonic atmosphere of the vocals and the lyrics as they are, again, part of the aural whole, if you will. So knowing that, I won't spend too much time thinking about it. I just will say that lark is used in two notable ways. It's a type of, I think, passerine bird, but secondarily, it's also like a whim, or perhaps especially a bit of fun, a bit of a prank, maybe a bit of mischief to it, but ultimately something you do just for the hell of it, just on a whim. And so yeah, perhaps it could make reference to one or more of those renderings, perhaps both. Sometimes, clever lines can play off of multiple meanings of a word, or at least a homonym. So yeah, if I do catch any of the lines, I wonder whether those renderings of lark might be relevant. Ark, I can't think of outside of, like a religious context. Obviously, there are different kinds of ark. An ark of the, Abrahamic biblical narrative or the flood narrative, an ark of the covenant, and so on. But yeah, it could just be phonetic in the way it fits, like I said, into the sonic whole. So let's find out. This is Cocteau Twins. The tune is It's All But an Ark Lark, and it's from the 1982 EP. I was going to say album. 1982 EP, Lullabies. Sounds like ritual and shadow. Hello. I didn't know what I expected, but that moment I didn't anticipate. It sounds dark, but not. It sounds less Garland than the last track did to me. I like the way she ended that. Feels like a bit of a post-punk vibe, like it's a bit. Basically, it's dark, but it's. I feel how this is not the same as Darlings. Tribal feel when she sings like that. It's psychedelic. Banshee of the guitar. I love when she sings like that. He's watching me, that first phrase. It's hypnotic, but there's a lot of frenetic percussion too. It's not just wavy and floaty. It's cycling. One of the more unique voices I've heard, and then when you layer it, it's like spellbound. idea where we might be ending. I thought maybe it would be there, then it restarts, and then like, oh, so there's another section, and then it sort of peters out. It's amazing. Yeah, a long song. I feel like it was like 7 minutes, 7.5. In fact, over 8. So yeah, really notable tune, like sonically. Again, lyrically, I feel like it was a lot of repetition, a lot of phonetic expression, but perhaps, and like almost, as I said, like tribal in some places. So feeling like some chant to, invoke something or to, guide others. It really had this tribal feel. And like I said, it was in some ways shadowy, but in other ways a bit brighter, or at least dark in a different way than Garland's. So another one where I feel like maybe some hints of the flavors I've already gotten from them, but also, them maybe going in some different directions or pushing some different boundaries. And again, I feel like not knowing when I did the Head Over Heels, the first couple tracks for that I was like cheating and skipping the in between. I am glad to come back for this. So again, shout out to Han Solo and all the people who've commented on the Cocteau Twins reaction so far. But yeah, really interesting tune. As I said, she has such a unique voice, such an interesting voice. When she does that little, it feels like vibrato is the wrong word. It's something different from what most people do when they do vibrato. So I'm not sure what you call it, but I really love that particular flair she has. She also, when she did that melodic, that running melodic, non-lyrical vocal bits. When she did those, I really enjoyed that. So yeah, top tune. Not quite sure what it's about, or if there's enough lyrics to really say it's even about something, or more about, again, painting a scene, or at least giving you the contours of some concept. So either way, a cool track. Let me know if you agree. I'll see you next time. Peace.